What's up, chat? I'm gonna speedrun Hollow Knight today. First off, I just want to say, I can't submit this one to speedrun.com because I have the modding API installed right now. Wait, so what if I don't speedrun? What if I just... You know what? I'm gonna stream in... Someone's calling me. Dude. You were boring me. I thought you were going to leave.
Sorry, I had to talk to my parents and I was not expecting it to take that long.
You're on stream right now.
Huh?
I'm streaming. I just started.
Why the fuck are you streaming?
Because I wanted to stream.
Since when is that a thing you do?
Since like 3 years ago.
Oh my goodness.
Alright, bye Justin.
Goodbye, Aiden.
Okay. Anyway. Since when is that a thing you do? Bro doesn't know me. Okay, anyway. So. Okay. So as you can see, I have this save here. Yes, it is a Steel Soul save. I have this save here where I have been running Pantheon of Hallownest, and normally before a run I would practice Absrad, but because I'm doing this for the stream, I will not be practicing Absrad because it's boring. So let's just get into it and see how far I can get. If I actually like do it this time, that would be amazing. I don't think I'm not used to streaming this. This is just something I've been doing in my downtime a little bit back in college. But, okay. So, I'm really bad at bench flight kings, if you didn't know. Fun fact about me. I low-key haven't played Hollow Knight in like a fat minute. And by a fat minute, I mean like a month. That's a long time for me, okay? So I don't really, I kind of forgot how to play TVH. Yeah, I didn't do that, that was stupid. Alright, don't worry though, the rest of my fights are a lot better, at least in this early segment here. Although I've been playing on laptop, so I don't know how different it's going to be with mouse and keyboard, but I guess there's no mouse, so this is a very different keyboard than my like mechanical one on the laptop, of course. I guess I don't need to do that. Oh, I missed it. So I'm gonna hit once here. Oh no, I'm not. I didn't need it. Okay, I got hit there. Doesn't matter though, because you can still dream another shell after he's dead. Alright. Dude, actually, False Knight is like generally the easiest boss fight in any game ever. Like at least with MMC, I can get it in an MMC fight. It's not common, but it happens occasionally. False Knight like doesn't even get an attack in. So I've gotten a little bit better at Hollow Knight since the last time I was streaming, so that's why I wanted to do a speedrun, because I thought that maybe starting speedrunning again might be fun. To see if I can get like a sub 50 or something. Which would probably take like a hot minute, but I bet it's possible. I mean, not, you know, possible. I bet it's feasible that I do that. Obviously, it's possible. People have gotten sub 50 a lot. I really don't like Gordon. I'm still terrible at Gorb. Okay. Alright, chat, I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty embarrassing. There we go. Low-key, that was pretty good. That was almost Radiant. I have not had that good of a war fight in a long time. Maybe ever. I love fighting, like, low-level bosses in the Pantheon of Hallownest, because, like, I don't know. I remember fighting him. I'm pretty sure I lost to Dung Defender at some point, like, my first time playing the game, I mean. And now I'm fighting him, I'm like, how? Like, I mean, I guess I didn't know his attack patterns, to be fair, but still, everything he does is so slow. You can just react in time for everything. Although, to be fair, I was like, what, 5 years younger when I started playing this game, so it's kind of crazy to think about. Quick little Radiant Soul Warrior right there. We've encountered the first boss that I would consider more than a 1 out of 10 in difficulty. Actually, I take that back. 2 Benchfly Kings at once is probably a 2 out of 10. And so is Gore. But I still beat Radiant. Let's go. Okay, this guy's like a 4. I don't know. I definitely lost to Pro and Mono before. I haven't in recent memory, but okay. Like I'm just tanking because I know I can. It's not. I'm gonna get hit right here. I was really hoping. Oh, I'm not. Come on. Oh, I thought that was Lotto. Okay. I mean, like, really all you do in this fight is... Okay, so now he's gonna do cool. It's like, all you do in this fight is just go back, go forward. Oh, wait. So that one is Mono. Ah. How is he not dead yet? I really thought he was... Also, that was a crazy window right there, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, as you can see, I've done like the first stage of Lifeblood here. Maybe just the first 2, actually. I want to say it starts with just just 2 Lifeblood thingies. Ah! I want to say, yeah, I want to say that I beat the first 3 Pantheons with full bindings. They're really not that hard. Or maybe I did a binding or 2 on Pantheon 4, I don't know. I'm still working on Radiant PV, but honestly, Radiant PV is not that bad. Like, PV is not really a hard boss. I would put him at, like, a 7? Because, like, PV and MKG, I would consider them to be, like, easier than, like, Umu, for example. Because it's just, like, patterns. And, like, Umu is kind of difficult to read sometimes, and also or GPZ, for example. I really do not like GPZ. It's a good thing that I don't have him unlocked in this, this file. I don't have to fight him. When I start speedrunning again, I'm not going to be used to not having, like, wings And shade dash. Oh wait! Ah, crap! It's a good thing I had shade dash there. I was really hoping that I would get a morph. There we go. Is that Radiant? I think so. Let's go. I wish I just gave you the Radiant award for free if you beat them hitless in like the Pantheons or all gods on like a tomb or something. It kind of sucks that you have to redo them. Oh yeah, also I suck at this boss, by the way. Just for reference. Also, the people who say like damage both of them at the start, it's not easier. The one is way easier in my opinion. Because I mean, like, yes, I get hit more, but also you can just like farm them like that. It's a lot easier to do that when there's two of them, because there's a lot of like just random crap flying around. I know it's flying faster, but you can out damage one of them. When it's two, it's like more annoying in my opinion. So I just try to get to phase 2 as fast as possible in that fight. This is the first difficult boss in P5. Ah! Okay. Alright. Sisters of Battle, let's go. That being said, they're difficult, but I'm pretty sure I still beat them on Radiant. Or maybe not, maybe not. Actually, I don't think I did. I beat them on Ascended though. I'm not like that good at Sisters of Battle, but they're not really too bad. You just have to move around a lot. Why is it just one bug? Should it be both? There's a lot of bugs in this fight. Ah, I get it. Yeah, I wasn't even trying to make a bug joke, but whatever. Oh crap. So close to Radiant. It's whatever. I didn't know you could shade dash through that. I thought it was a physical weapon. Like, not a physical weapon, sorry. I thought it was like a spike or something like that. Like, you can't shade dash through, like, certain things, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, still beat them with full health. It's not a bad fight at all. They are definitely more difficult than anything we've seen before, though. I remember, like, I used to struggle a lot with a lot of these bosses that are on this list, and maybe it's just because I've played this game like 1,000,000 times, but they're really not that bad. I'm not a fan of Marmu, though. I feel like Marmu's got a lot of RNG. Radiant Marmu, in my opinion, would be harder than Radiant PV. Although I think I might have done it, actually, but I could definitely do Radiant PV, it's just I haven't gotten around to it yet. I've definitely beat Fluke Marm on Radiant. Fluke Marm is very easy. Another probably 2 in difficulty. When I'm calling these guys on their difficulty, by the way, I'm calling them this based on their Pantheon appearances, not based on their original appearances. That being said, Broken Vessel's a 1. Like, either way. Although I do remember really struggling with Broken Vessel, like, the first time I fought him. But I gotta say, the hardest boss of all time for me, in terms of the most I struggled with them, beating them the first time, Hornet 2. I fought Hornet 2 for literally weeks before I could beat him. I think I was under-leveled or something. I don't know. I wasn't using spells correct. I mean, there was a reason that I still have yet to beat Radiant Galien too, I think. I mean, he just like always seems to get exactly one hit on me. In the middle.
Yes.
This guy's not too bad. I think I have him already. Ah! It took a lot more focus than I'm giving to it right now, though. Like, I'm not gonna play as well as I do when I'm doing a boss Radiant in the Pantheons. You're gonna see me lock in for like the last 3, but the thing is I'm just taking stupid damage and farming because I'm trying to get fast. I guess I could have green nailed there, that probably would have been more optimal. Oh wait, he can't be dream nailed there. Interesting. He's not like his brothers. Oop. First time I've gotten to one of these without having full, oh wait, that doesn't kill him. Without having full soul. Okay. That being said, I had like, almost. This guy, I'd give like a 3. Or a 4, maybe. He's actually decently difficult, I feel like. I mean, he's not hard to beat, but I do get damaged when I fight him, which is more than a lot of the previous bosses. Especially because that one attack that he has right here makes it very annoying to heal after the fight, but fortunately, I have my lifeblood cocoons to help out with that, so... The thing that I think is annoying about the lifeblood cocoons is that you can't even use them on like Absrad, which is the boss that I'd want them for, obviously, so... This guy is also like a 4, maybe a 3, because I feel like I beat him Radiant like pretty easily. The only difficulty beating him Radiant is just like you have to get to all the cans really fast, or the whatever they're bottles, I guess. I don't know, jars, something like that. Yeah, see that is like the one difficulty, is that sometimes they're just in inconvenient places. You have to kill them immediately, because if you don't, then you just lose out on it. This one I also struggle with a lot. In comparison to previous bosses, I would give God Tamer and the Blobbles, honestly. I'd probably give them both a 5, or... Because, like, I don't think I have God Tamer beat on Radiant yet. Or maybe I do. Maybe I should check. I definitely don't have Blobbles beat on Radiant. I hate that they patched this. You used to be able to kill this guy after the fight, but unfortunately you can't anymore. Okay. I would also give Grim a 5, in case you're wondering. I don't know, any boss that I can beat on Radiant is kind of hard to, like, quantify, but... In my opinion, Absrad is the hardest boss in the game, obviously, and then after that, probably Markoth. Markoth is, like, the only other... Well, and then after Markoth, Sly. Sly is very difficult, in my opinion, because he's just really fast, really hard to hit. And his, like... The fact that his weapon is bigger than his hitbox makes it really, really difficult. Like with Grim, his projectiles are pretty easy to dodge, I feel like. I never used to get why people did. Oh man, that's a shame. I lost the rating. It's a shame, but yeah, whatever. I never used to get why people did like extra hard modded boss fights. I'm like, that's insane. Why would you do that? You know? But like, I don't know. Most of the bosses in this game are pretty easy. But that being said, I don't know. It's gonna be interesting playing Silksong and like struggling on Hollow Knight bosses again. Because I know that I'm going to struggle when I play Silksong. It's not gonna be like the same kind of difficulty level. Alright. There's Grim. I think this is another bench, I wanna say. can see, I actually needed to wait like an extra millisecond that time for the souls, so they are getting harder. Just not that much. Okay. This boss I would give a 6. Beating Watcher Knights on Radiant is not easy. It is possible to do by me, but it is not easy. That was an incredibly lucky first one. If they were all like that, then it would be pretty easy to do. But unfortunately they are not. And also you can get into stuff like that. But the thing is, they really don't have that much health. I'm probably gonna kill him right here. Nope, not right. So, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna count their health here actually. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This 11 hits. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There we go. And there's Watcher Knights. Now that I know that they only take 11 hits to kill, honestly, I feel like I could do it right now. I kind of want to try after this. If I beat Absrad on this try, that would be like the nuttiest thing of all time. I struggle on this boss, I will say. This boss is a 7, in my opinion. I think anything that's below a 7 is like I can beat it hitless or with only 1 hit pretty consistently, but I can't do that with it, I will say. So because I always try to do it too fast. There we go. I will say, 1-hit Imu is pretty dang good. I'm proud of that. This is another one. I would also give a 7. Maybe a 6, actually. I think it was a little harder. But I'm not a huge fan of Wingnosk, because Wingnosk is just Vengefly King, which is already a boss that I'm like not good at. But it's Vengefly King and it sucks more. Because it's faster. You don't have time to heal, really. I mean, there definitely are windows in this fight to heal. There's windows in every fight to heal, except maybe Absrad, but you just have to get good at finding them. That being said, I still, like, miss... you know, I'll fight a boss and I'll think that I have a window and I don't. Which is like a very beginner mistake to make. But a lot of it's gambling too, because depending on what attack they do next is usually the deciding factor. Like right there, I should not have done what I just did. You can't get greedy in fights like this. See, this is a window right here. Because, like, no matter what attack he did, I would have had time to heal there. The fact that he did the top one just made it easier. Because honestly, that fight is... Yeah, this fight isn't so bad. I had to heal, what, like twice, 3 times? Okay. This boss is hard. I would give this boss a 9. With Absrad being the only 10 on the list, I mean... And then what, like Radiant Markoth is a 9.5. This is a boss that I actually, like, I spent a lot of time learning his attack patterns. Which I did not do for, like, most bosses. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I still had to learn the attack patterns of, like, PV, NKG, for example. But, like, it didn't take that long. I probably beat, I mean, you know, again, my first time beating him, my first time beating a KG at least, like, yes, I definitely did a lot. But, like, I hadn't played in, like, a couple of years, or at least played, like, this kind of Hollow Knight. You know, I've played speedruns and stuff, but you never have to fight actually hard bosses in speedruns, or at least in, you know, like, any percent. But this guy, I really struggled with when I was getting back into this. And I still do, honestly. He's not easy. I think I have Longnail on right now. I'm pretty sure I do. And that is exclusively for this boss. And this phase, too. Not just Sly, but... Also, Sly is really weak to BS. Now this boss is nice because she's one of like the only bosses this late in the run that are pretty easy to heal during. Again, this was my worst boss ever for a long time, but that was before I did P5, obviously. I mean, I haven't ever beat P5. Just to clarify. I've only beat Absrad once in Hall of Gods. But I can get a lot of my health back in this fight if I focus up. Because she's really not that bad. Man, I was hoping that she'd stagger before that. Okay. Yeah, see, so we're going into the next one to full health, which is nice. And full soul. And lifeblood. I forgot Hornet 2 was a stopping point. That used to be my problem, actually, was that... Oh my god. That used to be my problem, was that, They get all okay. Was that I could beat Sly, but I'd be left with like 1 or 2 health. This boss is a 2. I'd be left with 1 or 2 health, and then, yeah. I mean, I struggled with that one before, but like, Enraged Guardian should not be that late. Honestly, the boss shouldn't even exist. It's like, oh no, I have to fight Crystal Guardian exactly the same a second time. I think he might be faster or something. I don't know. He's the same boss. No new attack patterns. It's both bosses. You can just dash through every attack with Shade Cloak. Like, yes, without Shade Cloak, Enraged Guardian is decently difficult, I guess. Well, decently difficult is a little nice. I don't know if I could beat him on Radiant without Shade Cloak. Okay, this boss is like a 6, 7... yeah, I'd say Noise is like the same as Umu. I've gotten really lucky this time. Really not a lot of teleports. But I don't think I ever beat her on Radiant. Or actually, maybe I did. I think this is the last boss that I beat on Radiant. I have a lot of Radiant bosses that I beat since the last time I streamed this game. This boss is a 3. A 4. A 4. Sometimes I do still mess up this fight. Once I got used to... Okay, that was embarrassing. Once I got used to how, the wall attack he does, once I got used to that, it was really easy. This guy is a 7 or an 8. I'm not great at him. I mean, the fact that they took out the Descending Dark thing in this fight makes him a lot harder. And the fact that this attack is so much faster than it is in regular PB. Because, yeah, I mean, he's gotta go into phase 2 soon, right? Okay. This next group of bosses are difficult. Not, like, insane. But I don't think I've beat Soul Tyrant on Radiant. I've definitely tried him. I've gotten close, but he's one of those bosses that I can probably beat hitless, just not when I'm playing on Radiant, because the pressure is just too much. Like, I make stupid mistakes like that. I keep instinctively trying to heal and then remembering that I have lifeblood. That's fine. I'm really not playing this one well. Just for that, is he harder than Umu? Yeah, I'll give him an 8. There we go. Okay. I know that it is possible to damage him during this phase. I just don't like it. Let's go! I did second phase Soul Tyrant without getting hit. That used to be a big challenge for me. Okay. Failed Champions next? Oh no. Markoth, 9.5. Second hardest boss in the whole game. This is likely the one I will lose on. But you never know. I might not. I actually hate Markoth in his Ascended arena. In his regular arena, he's not that bad. Because if you can stand on the ground, then that's like it's not terrible, because you have a lot of space to get away from him. But in this one, you just die if you fall. Like, okay. And like, I have to kill him like right now, because otherwise I'm definitely going to lose. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna die here. Which is unfortunate, because I really wanted to not die here. Ah, man. And there it is. Alright. Time to go into Hall of Gods. Here, I'll make a deal. I'll make a deal. For every loss I have in P5, I will beat another boss on Radiant in Hall of Gods. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I'm curious as to what I have here. So I have 8 bindings. Is that it? I guess it is. Yeah. I guess I only do have level 1 of that. Okay, so who am I missing? I'm missing a decent amount of them, actually. I did get God Tamer, didn't get a blah blah, I was right. Hive Knight? Okay, I'm gonna go Hive Knight, Lost Kin. I haven't beat Oro and Mato or Shio. Yeah, I'm gonna go Hive Knight for this one. I want to say he's on the bottom. Yeah, okay. Alright. I can't attempt P5 again until I beat Hive Knight on Radiant. Oh, I forgot that it plays their actual music. That's pretty cool. Okay. Man, that was stupid. I should have dashed. It's one thing if it's like an unavoidable death, like choices that I made prior to my... Really, I didn't know he could do that early. Oh, I thought I'd have my Shade Dash back. That's annoying. Alright, I need to lock in. It might take a few tries. Come on. Surely he's almost dead. he has a lot more health than I remember. Do they have more health than Radiant? There we go. Okay. Okay. There it is. Radiant Hive Knight. Okay. Now let's go beat... Here, real quick, I want to practice Ascended Markoth. If I can beat Markoth on Ascended, then I think I can definitely beat him in... Oh gods, but I don't know if I can beat him on Ascended. He's hard. I wish I could practice him in the Ascended arena with 1 damage on instead of 2.
They are mine.
Okay. Like, that attack is actually really hard to dodge. Whoa! Okay.
Sorrow.
Nope. Damn. He's just he moves so weirdly. I don't like Markoth's movement. No, not happening. Okay, this is an opportunity where I can heal. There we go. Okay. Crap. I'm so bad at Markoth. Oh my god. Ah. Okay. Please, just let me beat him on Ascended. Like, how much health do I have in Ascended fights? Like, a lot, right? I mean... What, 5? I have 5 health?
They are mine.
Okay. Like, I need to stop trying to spam him. That's the problem. Markoth is he's a dodge and hit kind of boss. He's not a spam boss. I'll try to just hit him when I have opportunities.
Sorrow.
Okay, so now that he's doing this, I will go in, get like 2 hits on him, and then leave. Oh, I got a double hit. Nice. Okay. Nice. I got a double hit again. I don't have anything I can hit him with here. I will get him afterwards, though. Oh, God. This one's gonna hit me. He's gotta go to the second phase now, right? Yeah. I think they spawn faster now, right? Yeah. Crap. Only a single hit. That's unfortunate.
They are mine.
Okay. Okay. They really orbit him really fast, don't they? Okay, that was unfortunate and not something that I wanted to have happen. That's fine. Why did I jump? Okay. But, that was way better. Like, way better. I got to a second phase without taking a single hit, and then I just choked. But I can do it. I can do it.
They are mine.
Oh crap! I forgot it always spawns on the left after he. That's really annoying. Or maybe it's just like always directly in front of me. Wait, so I also didn't realize the shield switches direction. That's interesting. Okay. Oh wait, I didn't do it hitless. I didn't do it hitless. Oh wait, no, I did. I did. Never mind. I'm just... Oh my gosh. I'm just going too fast now. See, like... I'm not playing this as well as I did last time. This is one where he's just... Like, that was just a really, really unlucky placement. Oh my god.
Bill, mine.
Heal. Twice. And then we leave. I don't trust it. No, it doesn't spawn on the left. It just spawns across from me, so he can't... Okay. That makes sense. I mean, if I were him, that's what I would do. Let's see. Okay. Okay. This is scary. I don't like being up here because I can't see half of the arena. Okay. 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 Come on. Okay. Go to your easy attack. Here. Okay. We heal twice. Okay, this is where I go in for an attack on him. Crap. I need one more. Okay. 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 Got to about the same spot that time, but it just wasn't as clean. I should always be able to get one hit on. Oh my gosh.
Mine.
Whew. That was good. The heal was not good, though. That was not necessary. I should stop trying to heal in this fight in general. Not because it's, like, bad to have more health, obviously, but just because... There we go. There we go. Just because spells are a lot more effective against Markoth. Like right here, for example. Ah, crap. This is a moment where I want to get a heal at some point because wait, does he have 2 now? Did he go to the second phase? I think he did, yeah. Okay. That's good to know. I think he might also move faster during his second phase because he really just gets around there, man. Markoth is not an easy boss. Like, Markoth is a very difficult boss, and I remember him being a lot easier. Like, when I fought him at the beginning, I don't really remember him as an exceptionally difficult boss. I remember, oh yeah, he's just another dream boss, but he's really not. This guy is like so much harder than any other dream boss in the game. Or, I mean, Dream Warrior, sorry. Those are different things. Ah, that's unfortunate. I should have waited. Okay. 1, 2, get out. I can heal. Dude. Okay, so you see that right there? For that heal, I took 6 points of damage. 6. This is why I need to not heal during this fight.
Mine.
Okay. Go in. We go out.
Mine.
Okay. We go in. We go out. I should have done an extra one on him. Yeah. And then I tried to make up for it, but that was dumb. I should have just left it. Did he get 2? I think he got 2, yeah. See, why did the shield stop?
Mine.
That's just weird. I don't like that. I only hit him once, too. Does they gain, like, extra armor in the second phase? Okay, go on. Okay, I hit him twice. But a sword spawned on me. Okay. Okay. Okay, that was better than I'd done before. I'm getting tired of fighting this boss. Okay. That's fine. I don't need that health anyway. The Dream Shield actually works like really well as a shield for him. I wonder, does it block my spells? I don't think it does. I could have saved it if I had gone to the right. Okay, I'm getting antsy. I either just take it slow, take my time, only get hits that I know I can get. I'm happy to stay on this platform. Something I've just noticed, lower platforms are bigger than the upper platforms, which I probably should have noticed by now, but whatever, it's fine.
Mine.
2 hits.
Mine.
That's definitely second phase right there. Okay, there's the second phase. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Mine.
See, that's what happens. That's what happens in this fight. I tried to get a spell in, and I took 4 damage for it. And then, you know, I missed a jump and I took 4 more. Right? So, even though it's like, oh, you have 5 hit points, you can make maybe 1 to 2 mistakes in this entire fight. On Ascended. On Radiant, you can make 0. See, I'm gonna stop trying to go for spells when he's not doing his slow attack.
Mine.
Ah! That was incredibly lucky that I didn't take damage there. Because that was, I screwed up big time. He's gonna go for his slow attack when he's close to me this time.
Mine.
I don't like that. I think I moved him far enough away that he won't hit me this time. Okay, so it turns out I was wrong about where the shield spawns after he... Or where the shield ends up, I mean, not spawns. Whoa, what the... This feels faster than normal. Dude, no way I got caught on that! Okay, there we go. Okay. Why did I... That was so stupid. Such a blunder. Because now I'm gonna die. Now I'm gonna die. Okay. Yeah, I can't hit him here. So. Dude, this boss sucks. Honestly, Ascended Markoth could be a 10. Because, like, Radiant Markoth is harder than Absrag. Radiant Markoth is, like, the worst boss in the game. everyone knows it. This is like it was a hot take like 6 years ago, and now everyone agrees. Like,
Bail, mine.
seriously, screw Markoth, dude. This guy sucks. I actually hate this boss so much. Okay. Whoever, like I forget who it was that came up with Markoth, and was like, because all the Dream Warriors, fun fact, you didn't know, are from backers on Kickstarter.
Bail, mine.
Or just people that liked the game who Team Cherry were like, I want to make a boss in your honor kind of thing, which I think is really cool. But whoever made Markoth, like, why? Why would you do that? You permanently left a stain on the game.
Mine.
This guy stinks. Okay, let's see. All right. That was good, but I was looking at the spell. I wasn't looking at the daggers. I need to look at the daggers.
Bail, mine.
He's still on his first phase. Oh my god, dude. There's no way I got hit by that. Okay. How is this guy the god of mindfulness and meditation? He's the god of like hitting me a million times. That's about it. Okay.
Mine.
I'm not gonna go for a second one because that'd be greedy. I should have gone for a hit, but it's okay. We can take our time.
Sorrow.
There we go. Only hit him once. Muy desafortunadamente. Ah! Why? It's fine.
Bail, mine.
How did that only hit him once? I don't understand how the double hits work. Like, what? I take contact damage, dude? You got to be... okay. I bet I can beat him in I'm tired of that. Here. No, actually, I can't do any more Radiant fights right now, because if I lose again in P5, then I'm gonna have to do another Radiant one, so... Markoth is just the most draining... Oh my... I hate Markoth. Markoth sucks. Okay, anyway. Now that I've gotten my rage at Markoth out, I'm smacking him a lot. Let's do this again! Okay. Also, I kind of want to do a Hollow Knight boss tier list. That'd be fun. Fun fact, you can take stupid damage up there. There's like a height limit, and so your timing for your pogos will get messed up if you try to farm them on the sides. Which, if you're watching this video, you probably already know, but maybe not. Maybe you're just watching because you like my content. Who knows? Let's see. It is actually really hot in here. Oh. Ugh. Anyway. Why am I only getting audio out of one ear now? What the heck? There we go. That's better. Grosmother is great for farming soul, but the only sad thing about it is that False Knight is right after Grosmother, So even if you like do bad on Gruzmother, like, which, yeah, just come on. But like, I will say Radiant Gruzmother is decently difficult. I mean, I think that's just a pressure thing though. Radiant False Knight, if you can't do that, like, have you even played the game before? Is like, I mean, look at that, like, he didn't even attack me. He doesn't even get an attack. Oh my god. The thing that I hate about P5 is that I have to go back through all these bosses again after I lose once. Which I guess is like the whole point of P5, but like, I just want to get the last achievement in the game. I've been sitting here with 62 out of 63 achievements. Yes, you heard that right. I know the exact number of them. For like 5 years now. I beat PV a long time ago. I mean, you know, I beat P4 a long time ago. But I think the difference between 112% and Pantheon 5 is substantial. Pantheon 5 is just dumb. I mean, Path of Pain doesn't even come close to how difficult Pantheon 5 is. Path of Pain, at least there's checkpoints. If you had to do all of Path of Pain once without dying, I mean, not dying, but you know, all of Path of Pain once, and like they didn't give you soul totems, or maybe they gave you soul totems, but just not the kind that are infinite. I guess Pantheon and Hallownest does give you infinite soul though. So okay, fine, I understand that. They still can give you the infinite soul totems, but like, you don't respawn at the beginning, I guess, is the only difference I would make. Doma. There's no way, dude. Okay, come on. I'm actually so bad. Holy cow. One. Oh, he is faster than me. Interesting. You learn something new every day. I wonder if he like spawns off screen if I like climb the walls. Can I like trap him outside the box? That'll be funny. I'm not gonna try here. I'm really not doing as well as I was last time. Because last time I had something to prove, this time I'm just like, well, whatever. I'm just like spamming my way through these early bosses. Alright. It's time to log in. Hi Mom, I'm streaming. What? Okay, but I'm in the middle of... I can turn the camera off. Can I just finish what I'm doing? Like, I don't know, 15, 30 minutes? Maybe 35, like... I'm not sure. I mean, I'm already a decent ways into it. I will, give me a second. Okay, hold on. Although it is a little harder when there's only one of them, I guess, because they don't wait. But, I mean, it's a lot simpler than I feel like it first presents as. See, I'm four full tanks of soul. Worse off this time than I was last time. Alright. Starting now, it's time to lock in. Okay. After I take 2 damage on this guy. This guy was actually really hard to beat Radiant. I don't know if I actually did it ever. I think I did. But I spent I did a lot of attempts, but I'm not good at 0. Fun fact. Oh, I forgot to give him a rating. I'd probably give him a 6 or a 7, honestly. Like, I mean, he's not easy to beat hitless. This guy's a 1. I don't know what he's doing so late in the Pantheons. Like, why is Crystal Guardian in the same Pantheon as a Blobbles, actually? Like, Crystal Guardian is not the kind of boss who, like... I mean, did I die to him the first time? Probably. But that's not really a good metric. I think the only boss that I, like, never died to is, like, False Knight. I still probably took I died to Soul Warrior, I wonder how hard Radiant Electrolytes would be. I do kind of want to try it. That'll be a thing for a different stream. The individual ones really don't have that much health. Like, I'm probably gonna kill him on this round here. The thing that I really don't like about Upspell in this game is that, like, it just leaves you susceptible to so much damage. Which I guess is, like, a leveling thing. Like, I guess that was kind of the point. Because, like, you know, D-Dark obviously doesn't leave you susceptible to any, unless you, like, D-Dark yourself into spikes, but that's on you. And then, like, VS, if you take damage while you're casting VS, like, I don't know, it's kind of on you. But, like, I feel like taking damage when you cast Upspell is kind of just, like, random. Like, sometimes there's genuinely no way of knowing what's gonna happen. Because it has, like, the longest animation and you don't get any iframes. And you have to be close, unlike with, you know, D-Dark you can cast it from far away. With, VS you can cast it from far away, but with, whatever it's called, the other one, Upspell, yeah. With Upspell, you really can't cast it from that far. Like, I mean, you can be a little ways off. It's very different in that it's an AoE rather than a targeted attack. I guess D-Dark is an AoE as well, but it's like, it goes really far in comparison to Upspell. Like, if D-Dark didn't have iframes, D-Dark wouldn't work, right? But they're like, technically Upspell doesn't mean you have to touch the enemy. It just, you have to get really close in order for it to hit all its times, that is, you know? So it's like, I don't know. I feel like it's a little silly. They should give you a little bit of iframes though, to make it. So honestly, in my opinion, it's the worst spell in the game. And I used to think it was the best because it does the most damage, but it's just not as viable as the other two are. Like VS is really, really easy to get off. I can VS like 90% of bosses probably. I mean, the only boss that I would say is probably better to upspell is like Absrad, but even then, like if you upspell Absrad, you're gonna be taking damage unless you're Fireborn. Maybe not quite that good, but like I feel like every time I upspell Absrad, it's like I'm doing this because I need to get a lot of damage off, but I'm sacrificing 2 HP willingly to do it. Which is probably not the best way to go about it, honestly. I might want to just stop ever using upspell after that, because upspell is just not that good. It's not like if it did like 400 damage, that would be different. But it only does like 80%. And you can get like 60 out of D-Dart. Although you can't really D-Dart Absrad. I guess you can drink it for second phase. That's about it. Or the fourth phase, technically, but I mean, you know, the second stage of the platform. Yeah, the headbang attack is really bad for Broken Vessel because, yes, like, it's his hardest attack to dodge, but also he stands stationary the whole time. So he's really weak right now, thanks. Or that attack. I guess he has more phases. It's really funny how, like, Galien is so full of RNG. Sometimes the things are really easy to dodge, and sometimes the things are, like, just stupid. Shio? Okay.
Yes.
I'd probably give Shio a 5 or a 6 as well. I mean, he's a boss that I could beat Radiant if I really wanted to. I have no incentive to, you know? You know what? I will at some point try to beat every boss in this game on Radiant, other than Markoth and Absrad. That is a waste of my time. But I will beat... I will try my best to beat Absrad on Ascended. I know I can beat Markoth on Ascended. I just have to like really lock in for that one. That's the thing. I feel like I treat these guys as like enemies in P5, and in Hall of Gods I treat them as bosses. You know, I treat them as their own individual. Like they really start to blur together after a while in P5. If I played against them like I do on Radiant attempts. I think that's the thing. I just have to start equating Radiant attempts to like actual, you know, fights in P5. Because when I play P5, I really don't like. I don't put a lot of brain power into it. I just kind of go through it, and then I'm like, at the end, I'm like, okay, I have to like lock in now. I have to like try, you know. But it's like, at that point, it's like I've been doing it without trying for 30 minutes. So is there a point? Okay. Oh, really? Like sometimes he just goes for a short jump, and like that is a mistake I would have made already. Because you never really can tell when he's going to do that. I wish the Collector had his really long stagger in P5. I get why he does it, but it could make the fight like an easy way to farm health, but... If Godtamer just does this, the fight is ridiculously easy. If God Tamer does a lot of this attack, the fight becomes a lot more difficult because there's not very many times where you can hit him. Also, like, when the ant is directly below the thing. Also, sometimes the ant will get in one last attack after you killed the god. So it's like, you don't really have time to react to that because you think it's going to be over. I didn't get to show you guys Failed Champion or NKG or PB last time. Failed Champion is probably the hardest fight out of those three, honestly. NKG is kind of easy. I mean, he takes concentration. Same thing with PB. You can't, like... The thing that makes them harder than, like... I don't know, like this fight. The thing that makes them harder is that you have to try. So I say that they're easy. They're not easy per se. It's just that they're pretty easy to optimize. Whereas with like Absrad is hard to optimize because it's just a long fight and she does double damage and that's just annoying to try to fight her. I just don't like fighting Absrad, honestly. I enjoy fighting NKG. I enjoy fighting PB. That also is another thing. Absrad is just no fun. See, Grim is fun because his attacks are like telegraphed, but they're still fast. So like, it's like a dance. It's like a dance. Everything is like down to. Everything is predetermined. With like Absrad, it's like she just does 2 different attacks at once, right? So it's like kind of random. 4, 8, 11. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Unfortunately. 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, no, 4. 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, no, just 10. 11. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11. And that's how you beat Watch Nights. Watch Nights would be hard if you had to actually fight all of them at once. That would require a whole lot of D-Darks. There's no way, dude. I'm actually so bad at this fight. This fight is also just hard to get solo. I killed him. Nice. We got that extra soul. Okay. I do think that P5 does an excellent job at what it tries to do, which is scale the bosses in terms of difficulty. I think with the exception of the Guardian fights, really, it sets out to do what it does almost perfectly. Yes, it puts a couple easy fights in there in the middle, but like I think that's necessary. You kind of have to have that in order for it to be like feasible for the average hardcore Hollow Knight player to try and attempt it. Like if they put all of these fights in the very beginning, and then the end was like Sly and then Markoth and then Abzrad, like I think that would make it very different from the way it is. My favorite part about that attack is like 9 times out of 10 you can just stand still and the attack doesn't hit you. Alright. Also, how does Wing Nos exist? Nos did not kill Hornet. That never happened. Oh, I forgot you can change directions during that. Crap. You gotta be like far, but also close. It's the like spacing for this attack is, cause like I just hit him, and so then I don't get to swing my sword. Like, it's so dumb. It's just stupid. I don't Anyone who says PV is harder than Sly is just lying to themselves. There we go. 1, 2, 3. You can get an extra heal at the beginning of Hornet 2 every time. For anyone who wants advice. Sly will do damage to you. Probably. Unless you're Fireborn. Also, when I say Fireborn, I'm not just referring to like him specifically. I mean, you know, someone at that level. Okay, Hornet. Also, you can always hit Hornet during her like guard. It doesn't matter if she does it, because you can parry it pretty consistently if you have Quick Slash on. Normally parrying in this game is pretty hard actually, but not in the case of Hornet 2. Rare instance of that attack being critical. Enraged. Radiant Enraged Guardian right there. The old REG maneuver, as they called it back where I come from. Okay. Seems a little bogus. Again, that was an RNG damage right there. Like, if the ghost hadn't spawned in that particular spot, I wouldn't have gotten hit. That one must just be being stupid. I will say. It does still happen. As awesome as I am, I do still take stupid damage. But sometimes this game just hits you with the most ridiculous damage. It's like really hard to avoid. I guess that is kind of the point of doing a hardest challenge in the entire game. Like, I think P5 is harder than 90% of stuff that you can do in, I mean, you know, achievements that is, that you can get in most games. I mean, there definitely are some that are, like, tedious, or, like, for example, if Dark Souls did, like, a P5 thing, like, obviously that would be hard, right? But as it stands, Hollow Knight's P5 is very difficult. But it's more tedious than it is difficult. I mean, it's difficult, yes. I've never beaten it, no, that's true. I'm not calling it easy by any stretch of the imagination. But what I am saying is that, like, it just takes forever to get through the easy part. So once you actually get to the hard part, it's like, I've been doing this for 30 minutes, you know? This boss is also, in my opinion, one of the harder ones to beat on Radiant. I'm not excited for it. It's gonna go up. Oh wow, he really didn't bounce that many times. Oh crap. I was close. That would have been an ascended kill for sure. I'm curious as to what my charm build is. Let's check it. Yeah, I say P5 is harder than 112. That's kind of like proven, I feel like. P5 is much harder than 112. Like, I'm playing P5 right now on a 112 file. A 112 Steel Soul file. Like, I wonder how many people in the world have beaten P5 for the first time on Steel Soul. Because, like, obviously, Steel Soul P5 is not any harder than regular. Well, I mean, it's harder to get there, but 112 in Steel Soul was not easy. At least where I was at the time. I could probably do 112 in Steel Soul. Not too challenging anymore, but there's a lot of places in this game where you can die. That being said, like, any part of this game outside of Hall of Gods, with the exception of Colosseum, is, like, really easy. Oh, I hit him. I hit it. Guys, I hit him twice. Go, dude. Okay. Let's just play this just like we did in Ascended mode. You're taking double damage. Imagine you're taking double damage, because if you don't imagine that, and you feel like you're... Oh crap, that was a waste. I need to not do that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, come on. Lock in.
They are mine.
Okay, that was dumb. Stupid. Dumb.
They are mine.
Okay. Okay. Made it through that. I think FC is up next, yeah. Newsflash, guys, I am not good at Field Champion. But I do know his patterns decently well. And Failed Champion is the most goated. Oh, crap. The most goated boss in the entire run. Because of this one simple trick. Scientists are shocked at how something as cool as Failed Champion exists. Because without Failed Champion, this run would be hard. But once you get past Markoth, this next part isn't too bad. That being said, the reason it's not too bad is because GPZ is really easy. I mean, well, because not GPZ is easy, sorry. Because I can skip GPZ if I'm at descent. Yeah. Failed Champion's first phase is really the only hard part about it. After you get him down one phase, he's a lot easier. Okay, so next comes MKG. Yeah. All right. This is another dodge and a hit kind of boss. I would give NKG a rating of 8.5. NKG is definitely harder than like time. I still have yet to beat him on Radiant. That was close. I'm not good at that attack. Well, at either one of those, actually. I always second guess myself too much. Spike's fine. The one where he comes down and does the like little flame thing after him. That wasn't very, that attack right here. This one, I always try to hit him. And you shouldn't try to hit him during that attack, because the risk is a lot higher than the reward. You can literally get one hit off anyway. Yeah, that was unfortunate. Sometimes you can do that, you can just corner you. But... I think the thing to remember is you don't need to get a hit off on every single attack. You know? Just get a hit off on the ones that are easier to get hits off. That one was almost too close. not too bad. He just requires concentration. Alright. Time for the last 2 bosses of the run. Okay. First up, let's do PV. Oh wait, I forgot. Here, I'll look. Even long departed, we feel the afterglow of the god power that sat this throne. It lays heavy upon this kingdom. That lingering power alone was beacon enough to draw us to Hallownest. How bright it must have been to mortal bugs stood before it. I'm such a nerd, dude. Okay. Now. Whoa! That was close. I think a big pitfall that people have when they fight PV is that they try to heal. You can't do that. Well, you can during this particular attack, but it's kind of hard to figure it out because the bubbles do spawn in different spots. It would be really cool if PV like regained some health if he did that attack. I mean, it would be annoying, but also PV has like the best boss music of like any fight. Ah, dang it. I usually don't mess up that attack. I was so close to Radiant PV right there. So close. I've never actually beat PV with Lifeblood left, so I don't know what happens. I just think you lose it though. I'm pretty sure I don't get it for Abstrad. Oh, I do! I do get it for Abstrad. Okay. Well, in that case, never mind. I take back what I said earlier about the Lifeblood. It actually is pretty cool. Oh my gosh. What I hate about Abstrad is that she always spawns, like, on the side that the spikes are on. Which I know is probably intentional. But, like, it's like you really don't have much time to hit her before the spikes appear on the other side. That was a phenomenal first phase, I will say. I'm really proud of that. Okay. Time for the second phase. Let's go. I don't know if that even counts as a hit. Unfortunate. Crap. How do you get under her? Not. Oh, okay. Crap. Okay. No, dude, no. Okay. These platforms are actually so hard to stand on. Okay. Dude. I did it! Oh my gosh! Guys! I did it! I did it on stream! Yes! 2 HP in a dream. That's P5. Oh wait, I guess you can't see my camera. That's unfortunate. But, hey, I just beat Pantheon of Hallownest. Let's go! Let's go! I've never watched this cutscene except on YouTube before. So, I don't even remember. Did I give Godseeker the delicate flower? Nope. The infection is now dead. Embrace the void. There it is. Finally. Holy cow. Holy cow, dude. That... I did not expect to win. I really, like... God, I've never even come close. I don't think I've ever made it to the last phase in P5 before. But I mean, I really did so well. The last phase I choked on. I know that I choked on it, but it didn't matter. And I didn't use an up spell either. Oh my gosh. Guys, I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out. And thank you, Anonymous. Thank you for watching and for saying what's up, permanently being on my stream. Thank you so much. 37 hours, 57 minutes, 18 seconds. Pantheon of Hallownest. Let's freaking get it. Oh my gosh. Huge. Okay, you know what? Just because of that, we're doing a speedrun tonight. Or I'm doing something on stream. I will see what I'm going to do. But I'm going to do another stream tonight. This was great. I'm going to have to